Hello everybody out there, welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's having a great Thanksgiving weekend and took advantage of some great Black Friday deals. Picked up a couple, still working on a couple more. Today I want to kind of have a shootout in this video. I want to go over some of the history of the Supersaw. And what brought this on is I did a video about a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks ago, on the new Vital Synth. It's the new free synth that's out there, and it was just released the 24th, so it's available now. I will include the link in the description, by the way. And I did make another video, and it got quite a few views. But one guy out there said, you know, it just doesn't sound like the JP8000. It sounds like plastic VST all the way. And I'm thinking, well, I don't really know that much about the JP8000. You know, it's hardware. Came out in 1996. It was kind of the reincarnation of the Jupiter 8. And, you know, the Jupiter 8 was an iconic keyboard. And so when they came out with the JP8000, it had the Supersaw feature, which was 7 voices detuned against each other. And anybody that's been producing trance for any amount of time knows that having as many saw wave voices as you can and detune them and make a big wide lead sound, trance lead. But this is a Jupiter 8, the Arturia software version, and it's a very recognizable sound. You know, it's on a lot of records. And then so that's kind of a simple saw sound, all right? And then when they came out with the Roland, when they came out with the JP8000, they had the Supersaw sound, all right? And so what I've done here is I'm kind of making a 7-voice Supersaw sound in Serum and Sylenth. And then I had the Vital down here where I have the Supersaw that I made the other day. All right, so let me show you Serum. Those of you out there who are familiar with Serum, you know that it has 2 oscillators, oscillator A, oscillator B. You can pick your waves. It's a wavetable synthesizer, and it's got a ton of wavetables out there. And I've got a couple saws. I've got 7 voices, 4 here, 3 over here, detuned against each other. And that's a little bit too much detune. Let's take it down to, all right, right about there. And let me just play this for you. And then you can open up your filter here. I got the cutoff down a little bit. But modern Supersaws are a lot more sophisticated than that. So what you would do is you would crank the voices up. In Serum, you can really crank it up. Each oscillator can have 16 unison voices. So you just crank them up to 16 and you detune the heck out of them. And that's where you get your modern Supersaw sound. And so that's what you're looking at with Serum right there, you know. So you filter it down to taste. Add a little resonance there. All right, so let's move on to Sylenth. And so I have kind of like the 7-voice detuned sound here. Let's see how Sylenth sounds. It's not really detuned that much. Let me put a little bit more detune on there. Oh, and by the way, I do have these 2 synths going to a reverb. Should have told you that. It's quite a big reverb. Let me turn this one off here. Let's go back to Serum. Let me turn the reverb off. So it just adds a little bit of bigness. All right, let's go back here. Let's turn this one off. All right, and then Sylenth, you know, I've got 4 voices here, got 3 voices here. Sylenth, you have layer A and layer B. So what you would do, or part A and part B, what you would do is crank up 8 here, 8 here, then go to the other layers here and crank up a lot more. But you don't really, on Supersaw, you don't really need to go that far, I don't think. Let's see, I have 1 octave higher here. Okay. And then on what you would also do with a Supersaw is that you would add white noise. So I have one set up here. Let me just add that here. So a modern Supersaw trance sound would have that going on also. Same thing up here with the, go back to Serum here. All right, kind of banging on my keyboard a little loud, sorry. All right, so let's go up here to Omnisphere. I pulled this patch up because it has JP8000 on layer B on this particular patch. All right, so I'm going to turn off, you have a Juno 60 here, Octaphonics, and then you have the JP8000 Supersaw. So let me play the Supersaw here. But that is not, I don't think that's exactly how the Supersaw would have sounded straight out of the box, but maybe, I don't know, but that's really quite good. And I can add the Juno 60 back in. You know, that's a nice little patch. I like that. I think that sounds really great. So, but that's Omnisphere. There, it's like Cadillac. So that's another contender. All right, then let's go to Vital. Vital is that free synth that sounds really, really good. And this is sort of the patch I made the other day. I changed the envelope a little bit on, you know, the amp envelope. I've got a filter on here. I've got a little bit different saw wave here. It's one that can be morphed into a square wave and then sync. So, but I've got a little bit of bump right here in the middle. I don't know if that makes much of a difference, but let me play this patch here. Now, one thing I will say about the Vital synth, let me show you the CPU. It really... I got this set to 16 processing threads, so that's like half of one core. What's rising up there? It's not as efficient as, say, Sylenth is. Or let's compare Serum here. And that's Serum with 32 voices. This is Vital with 32 voices. Let me turn the filter off here. So it's a little bit more processor hungry, CPU hungry than Serum. Serum is CPU hungry though, so. Let's do a comparison here. This is Vital. Well, it's pretty close to Serum. Okay. So anyways, that's what I've got. Check them out. I will include the link in the video description to Vital. You can pick that up for free. It was released the 24th, which was, I believe, Tuesday. And it's been available. It's free. It's the best free synthesizer out there, I think. There may be other opinions out there, but this is just really great. I would, again, recommend grabbing it. And then, of course, there are purchase levels. I bought the $20 level. Got a special through the In the Mix YouTube channel. And I got some extra presets along with it. So it's a good deal. And I hope you like this video. And if so, hit that like button. It helps other people find my videos. And if you want to be up to date on the next video, hit subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. And you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for watching.